Okay, so end of lesson then. How did that go?
You grade it.
Difficult to grade, but just on that section there, just a pass, simply because I don't know what anything more than a pass is at the moment. So it's either a pass or a fail. So I'll go with a pass, partly because I controlled you. Don't think I missed any faults, and any faults that you were trying to make, I tried to get in there. A little bit late with the left mirror check, maybe, with the cyclist coming up on the left side. Sometimes I was bunching up a bit. I could have controlled your speed a bit more.
How do you think you could talk a bit slower? What do you need to do to talk a bit slower?
Why would I need to talk a bit slower?
Well, because Chris said you want to slow it down. Because it all sounds
Why?
a bit frantic and panicky.
Well, there's a lot to say. There's
What do you think people are going to think if you talk quickly? If I talk and then we're going to do this and then we're going to do that, what's that going to make the...
Well, hopefully they're going to do what I say.
But what if they don't?
Well, then we need to go into the education, find out the reasons why, pull them over the side of the road.
Remember how you said yesterday you found the way I was driving nice and slow and relaxed?
Yes.
And the way I was talking? And
I think that was a bit too much the other way. I felt as though we weren't making any progress. So
Right.
today I'm taking the initiative. We're going to...
I think there's a danger if people talk too quickly. People are going to switch off from what you're saying, and also you're not giving your... If you're having to talk quickly, it means that things are coming up quickly.
Yeah.
So you want to start your talking a bit earlier, and then you won't have to talk so quick.
Yeah. That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because also it's quite hard work talking fast.
There's two ways we can slow down. Slow down the talking. Start earlier, or control the speed, so you're slowing down earlier.
Yeah.
Don't want to go too slow.
I wasn't going particularly fast though, was I?
No. So yeah, I could have started a bit earlier.
I actually hark back to when I watched you drive one time. You do change gear quite late.
Yes.
Quite near the junction.
Yes.
So I think with the SE, if you can, I know Tucker's put a post on the forum about it. Starting your whole, you have to sort of work backwards. Right? When do I want the people to start signalling?
Yes.
So when do you want the people to start signalling?
On a left turn, 6 to 8 car lengths from here to the school sign.
From here to that school sign, yeah. So if you want them to start signalling here, what must they have done before they signal?
Their mirrors.
Right, so then you've got to start your talking back there.
Yeah.
Yeah? So that's quite a distance from that junction.
They've got to be able to give the command as well. So I won't actually start teaching until they've given the command.
No.
As well, so...
Yeah.
Because I don't know, do I? They may not want to. So that's my cue.
Yeah.
And I may have to start straight away.
And again, do you like sort of asking me, so what can you see in your middle mirror, and waiting for the question?
Well, I'll wait. I'll give you half a second.
Right.
But then, because you could play me up that way. You could start just not saying anything for a few seconds, by which time it has come up quite quickly. So I do need to jump in again. And I will. And I'll say... And what I'm actually doing is looking to see if you have looked in that mirror.
Do you think you're looking at me more?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to.
Next subject.
Okay. So any thoughts? So that's yeah. I agree with what you said actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was quite good.
I didn't really play you up very much, did I?
No, you could have done. I mean, again, maybe one fault. If I didn't spot the fault, bring in a second fault. If you can do 2 faults, yeah. But it was.
I'll try and do better next time.
It's eyes, hands, feet. So I'm trying to watch your eyes, your hands, and your feet, especially with that clutch. I thought you wanted to try and do the clutch maybe on that last one there.
I always prefer it when you talk slower, like you're talking to me now, because I can understand it, and I don't get that horrible sense of panic that rises in your voice.
Okay. All right.
So
we'll
I
see.
would love you to be able to talk a little bit slower, just like Blaine does.
And again, I don't want to give too much control, especially on these phase
I don't think that's
ones.
giving control, to be honest. I think that's going to be very reassuring, because I know you're going to say, but you keep harping back to being a real instructor, but with a real pupil.
Don't forget, you're a little girl. You're a child, a mischievous child.
I wouldn't want somebody gabbling away at me, would I? Because I might miss stuff.
Well, yes, you might miss stuff, but then I'm there to. If you do miss something, then I've missed it. And if I've missed it,
all I'm going to say is I would love you to just talk a bit slower, because it'd be much easier to understand.
And also, there's a lot I want to talk about. I want to
start earlier.
Yeah. All right.
So be proactive. So if there was a junk, say where that red car is.
Well, don't forget, you've never done it before.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If the next junction you want me to turn left into is up where that red car came out from. Right, Helen. So we've got another turning on the left. So I'm going to want you to be checking your mirrors before you put your signal on. I want you to put your signal on when you get to the school sign. So you just talk a bit slower.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Rather than actually giving me a sort of
commands.
Well, it's this commands cross running commentary almost. And that way you've got, if you start it from back here, not only is your speaking going to be slow, but you're going to give me time. If you have got a phase one who hasn't done it before, you know, you're going to get me chance to talk me through stuff, which is what you should be doing. I mean, I've been really a good pupil because it's like, you know, I've done them before, so to speak.
Yes.
So if you've got the SE and she's never done it before,
if you could play it like you've never done it before, that would be nice.
I was trying.
Yeah.